I think that's definitely one of the extension talks because, like you said, 25, he's not worth 25, but you could make a case that you would give him 7. You could definitely make a case for that. You can make a case that 7 is appealing to him for the situation if he has to sit not knowing what this year is. Because if you take the approach of, all right, don't extend me, don't pick up my option, and let me just see what happens, you're essentially going to be hitting that market cold turkey after not playing anywhere this year because you sat behind Russ the whole time. And the last time we saw you in Chicago, people still were kind of up and down about how they felt about you. So what really would his monetary market be? I think he would have options in terms of his talent.
Because it worked out for Mitch, like that whole thing where he went from Chicago to Bills and sat with the Bills, got a little deal here. What was it? Was it like $10 million per year or something? I don't know. It was 7 and it incentivized up to 10 or 11 if he was on the roster. So I think Fields probably would get something like that on the open market if he sat the whole year.
Yeah.
I think he would. So that's what I'm still wondering if it makes sense for him to do the extension. I hope he does. I hope we get him for like 2-3 years. Because if things don't work out with Russ, Fields comes in, balls out, and then we got him on this extension. Like we have him at a discount at a huge value for the upcoming seasons.
If you're the Steelers, you're trying to get one of them under contract because what you don't want to happen is whether it's Russ or Fields ball out this year, and now you're just stuck paying whatever. So that's why I'm like, you better make that number work if you think realistically like one of them dudes are gonna pan out, because you don't want the scenario of the Kirk Cousins in Washington, right? Where it's back-to-back years franchise tag and he's balling both years and you're like, oh yeah, we still do gotta like pay you, commit to this thing. I just think in this sense, man, it's like, yo, make that number, make it just a little nicer for him if you need to.
But this is why it makes so much sense for the Steelers to do the extension too, because if Russ balls out this year and Fields doesn't see the field, worst case, you still have Fields as a high-quality backup. Yeah. If he agrees to the extension. Because I think you're going to want to bring Russ back if he plays really good for you and goes on a run.
Fields, you're playing with a little bit of fire if you don't have any type of guarantee going forward. Because now you're the injury away.
Yeah, I just wonder.
I
wonder if the Steelers could do something that where it would make more sense for Fields. And this is, I don't know if it would be something in contract or in writing, but like a wink deal. It almost just, if you don't see the field, Russ balls out, and you want out of here, like you don't want to undergo a year being the backup, we'll try to get you in a good spot.
Yeah. And that could also be.
But I don't know how you can hold a team accountable for that if it's just like you gotta trust the organization.
Yeah. But you're trusting them that they're gonna pay you the $5 or $7 million also. And that's their side of it. Because if they don't trade them, they still would be paying them that money. They're just saying, we guarantee now that you have a contract, you're safe. We got a little bit of safety as well, that even if this doesn't pan out, we could turn to you. Even if this does pan out, we want to make a move, we still have time. It's not both of y'all expiring at the same time and now we're scrambling. I don't think they want that to happen. And I hope they can get something done. Right. And that's why I say for Fields, I think it could make sense, because now, bro, when you play in that pressure of I can't get hurt and I need to produce and I need to be perfect and be quiet this whole time for a whole year, bro, it can get weird, man. It can get weird. So that's the part where it's like you betting on yourself to an extent, but it's the reason why a lot of these dudes hold out before they go to that last year, that deal. Because in this at this, this game, it's like, bro, the odds of you getting jacked up, it's like, yo, it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when and how bad it's going to be. But that's why everybody wants guarantee. At least another year on this deal, man. I don't want to just put on a 1 year. Hey, whoa. What if something happens, man? Hey, I need insurance. So that's the part, like I said, for Fields, where I think it works. But I like the wink, though. And I don't think it has to be a wink. I think they'll understand it, though. I think that'll definitely be communicated.
Yeah, if Russ is the old Russ and we're like, we want to commit to Russ long term, then do right by Fields.
Right. And unless Fields came back and said, hey, bro, I'm cool. I'm still fine sitting here as the backup. I'm learning. I ain't tripping. Then that's another convo. But it's like, I don't think we would be holding them hostage either if it works out like that.
Obviously.
Because we already got what we want anyway.
It's easy to get out of Pittsburgh. Yeah. It's not hard, actually. Yeah, you don't need a wink deal.
Just say, if you don't want to
be here anymore,
we're not going to make it difficult for you to get out. I can assure you of that. Coach T's, you don't want to? All right, cool. You seen the T-shirt that says "Volunteers, not hostages"? Okay, all right.
Because that's the other side of things is, you have the reports out there saying that Steelers would like Fields to be the long-term answer, but there's other reports that say they'd like Russ to be around here for the next 4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
and that both sides want this to work out for the foreseeable future. So I think it's just you got to wait and see how the season plays out, really.
Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting, man.
Because I think as much as they
minutes.
like Russ, they also like Fields.
Yeah,
I think they like both the guys we have in house.
7 more minutes though to officially the deadline, so we'll find out one way or the other. Because if either of it, or if we get something that's official, but yeah, either way,